to the feed. I am your host today, Lisa Lopez Griggs, and we are giving our co-host off today, Alyssa Servideo. She'll be back with us on Wednesday, but we have so much planned for you today. So much planned this week. We've got guest after guest after guest coming on. Great interviews. We've got one that I'm super excited that's going to be coming up with Colleen Quinn. She is helping to put all these laws in place with seizure safety in schools. And she has helped to get laws passed in New Jersey and many other states. Cannot wait to interview her. We have another gentleman that's coming on all the way from Liberia to talk to us about epilepsy in Liberia and just what the children in Liberia and the epileptics are dealing with there. So Faces of Epilepsy is expanding globally, and that is because of you, our audience that is all epileptics. It is caretakers of epileptics like myself, as well as amazing epileptics. I always call all of the epileptics in Faces of Epilepsy and the community at large warriors. You are true warriors. And as one of our favorite epileptics in Faces of Epilepsy says, you've seen him on the show many times, Enrique Willis, there are no punks in the epilepsy community. No punks allowed. So thank you for that little coined phrase, Enrique. And I want to actually bring on a very special person to the feed. It's actually our producer, Michael Hall. Without you, sir, none of this would be possible.
I am playing with audio as a producer does.
Man of the hour.
I don't know about the man of the hour. I'm just so excited to be here, man, on our quick little Monday shout out. As people know, we're here for you that's right, 4 shows a week. Monday, Wednesday, Friday afternoons, we drop the feed with you and our lovely Alyssa. We miss you, Alyssa.
Yeah.
But everybody needs a day off from time to time, right?
Yeah.
So you and her, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, amazing shows. And then Friday night, we all get together. We have a party, y'all. We have a party in the group. We have a party for you. We have a party. And you are a part of it. We hang out. We watch some funny videos. We share stories. Just like if you were out somewhere, a lot of us can't necessarily get out, right? Mm-hmm. A lot of us are stuck at home, but we don't have to be just stuck at home. We can participate. We can have a group hangout. Drop in the chat. Share links to your favorite funny videos. If you want to come on, we can even see if we can get you on for a few minutes. We love that. So, man, I want to thank everybody in the group. And I want to thank everybody for supporting the podcast. Please like, share, and subscribe. Yes. Because if it's helping you, you know it can help some other folks too. Yeah,
definitely. I love that you said you are a part. Is that why they call it party? Because you are a part of that Friday night. I love that our Friday nights are trending the highest in the group right now. And that you said that based on the epilepsy communities are out there, Faces of Epilepsy is the only community that actually has its own podcast. That's huge.
Yep. On Facebook, as far as I can tell. Now, probably not for long when people figure out how successful we are. And I can't blame them, you know. But yeah, I think, you know, as far as I've seen, this is the only one where you can talk to Lisa. You can talk to Alyssa. You can talk to Enrique. You can talk to Harold. Shout out Harold Creekmore. Shout out Enrique, the Big Mugs.
Yes.
The doormen. You got to get past them if you want in the party. Let's go. But, you know, wonderful guys. But yeah, want to thank them for their part. Want to, you know, of course, thank Alyssa. Want to thank you. The key with our group is being real and being accessible. We're not trying to run some big faceless group with lots of numbers to be an authority. Because really no one's an authority. And if you don't believe that, be an epileptic and go see a neurologist. Because you're like, oh.
That literally, I think you need to say that again. Literally, that was a brilliant, brilliant statement. There is no authority in epilepsy. And if you think you're the authority, get epilepsy and then go see a neurologist. That was great. That was a great one, Mike.
Thank you. Yeah. So but and this is why we love you. The key is to be accessible, right? The key is to be accessible to folks, is to help folks, is to share real stories, real tears, real laughs. Make something decent out of social media, because it can be a really gross place and kind of a wasteland a lot of the time. And so to do what we do and to provide what we provide, and for the folks, man, the support I've received, never in my life have I felt, like the value I have as a human being, even struggling from seizures and stuff, because other people remind me I'm worth it, and that's in our group. So thank you guys for that. Shout out Faces of Epilepsy and the F.e.e.d podcast. That producer's a jerk, but other than that, it's a great show.
No, we love you, Mike. We couldn't do this without you. Like, we just really could not do this without you. Love your vision. I know we talk about it all the time on the feed. I'm really excited about just the way the brand Faces of Epilepsy is taking off. We've got 28 new posts a day going on in the Facebook group. We've had another 73 people that just joined just within the last couple of days. The group has only been on Facebook for 18 weeks now.
Wow.
The top contributors right now, Curtis Lane. Thank you, Curtis.
Woo, Curtis.
Jay Beach.
Jay! Let's go, Jay!
Actually a caretaker. She's a caretaker of her husband, who is an epileptic.
Wow,
Mia Azza.
Mia, let's go, Mia. Yeah.
Third place. Claudio, he is in fourth place.
Claudio, let's go.
Juliana Jultes is in fifth place right now as the top 5 contributors.
Juliana! Let's go, Juliana. Let's go.
Our comments have been up 25%. Our reactions have been up 25%. Our TikTok channel is almost 1,000 on TikTok. And that was started exactly the same time, 18 weeks ago. And our YouTube channel, we just started to put content up on YouTube. I believe we have over 20 something subscribers there. So we are growing steadily there, and people are commenting and they're engaging, and the content. Oh my gosh. Okay. I just have to get excited there for a minute, Michael, because the content that we have been producing because of you is so amazing. I mean, we've covered epilepsy in the workplace. We've covered epilepsy and dating. We've covered epilepsy and burnout. We've covered epilepsy and diet. We've covered epilepsy and mental health. We've covered, epilepsy and the statistics of funding and how that looks comparable to other neurological diseases like autism, cerebral palsy, Alzheimer's, dementia, and the list goes on and on. So we have covered so much in just a short period of time, and the content is phenomenal as far as I'm concerned. I mean, wouldn't you say? I mean, I'm
Absolutely.
like blown away, totally blown away.
And your interviews are straight fire. Your interview with Jinx, another thing is epilepsy and THC.
So good.
Because a lot of epileptics wonder about it,
Yeah.
use it, don't use it, but everybody seems to kind of have an opinion on it.
Yeah.
So I thought that was an amazing show. Guys, go back and check that one out. It's Lisa and Jinx. And then, of course, Robert Ferguson, amazing guy. You guys are fire on screen together. He had brilliant information about inflammation, all of that. So just, the interviews also are real fire, really good. To the point of when people call me, and for those that don't know, I produce a lot of shows, right? So, not just, I'm like, hey, let me be your producer, which I did anyway, because it's Lisa. Of course I did. Let's go.
Like I need another thing to do. That's single moms out there, right? It's like you don't need another thing to do. But yes, I get it. I understand.
But you know, feedback is a big deal. Real life feedback, right? And when people call you and go, "This show is so good. If you weren't a part of it, I would still be watching it." That's the highest compliment you could ever get as a broadcaster or producer. True story. The highest compliment you could get is your product that you're creating is so good. Even if I didn't know you and wasn't doing this as a favor or to support you, I would make a decision to watch or enjoy this because it is good quality content. So I've had that call more than once now, and I know that's how we're really on to something. Believe it or not, when my people call me and go, "Hey, man, even if I didn't like you," which, fair enough. But they're like, "Hey, man, even if I didn't know you, I would like this show. This is a really good show." And now, like, my mom is sharing it to folks in her church because, not for nothing, there's nothing like this. There's nothing like this. A lot of other things you watch on epilepsy are very doctor-oriented and very, and they're not, "Hey, man, I don't have many answers. I know some things I've done." Or, you go, "I know some things that helped." And then we go, "Hey, man, there's epileptics and there's caretakers. And we love you. And we are you. So let's get together and talk."
Yeah, I think the thing that makes it so special, Michael, with regard to what, kind of just answering my own question in my mind, why is that this community or this podcast is so special to those that are caretakers of epileptics, and even those that are not epileptics and not caretakers of epileptics that love what the feed, is producing, is that it's so authentic, it's unscripted. And I think the other thing about it is that it includes everyone. And the foundation of the driver behind this show was that other people would be able to tell their story. And they would see themselves in our stories, in our transparency, your transparency, Alyssa's transparency, my transparency with regard to losing Judah to SUDEP, not even knowing what SUDEP was. And I can't even tell you, Michael, how many parents are still losing their children to SUDEP and say they didn't even know what it was prior to the loss of their child. So this is something that really has a heart behind it, a lot of heart, and the whole community is volunteers. Yeah. We're all volunteers, and so it's not like we're getting paid thousands of dollars to do this or to show up. And I think that's the other thing that's so beautiful about your heart, Mike, is that you're doing this as a labor of love.
We're all, well, it's one of those, right? You get paid back. There are so many things more important and more valuable than money. We both know that. And, to have the community, that we do, and to have the podcast that we do, and to have the ability to outreach and to be there for folks, and them being there for me. I'll be quite honest. I'm as human as everybody else, and I value the feedback. I value Harold, and I value you, and I value Enrique, and I value Alyssa. And for a dude, it's a lot easier maybe not a lot easier, forgive me, but seems like women have an easier time making social connections, like on Facebook and stuff, and sharing their stories. Not all the time, but a lot of the time. And so for a dude to be able to connect with somebody like Enrique or a Harold who goes through it or has been through it, and they're willing to share and be honest about it and say it doesn't make you weaker, it actually makes you stronger. Not a lot of that going around, man, and that's a blessing. So I love the fact we have amazing, beautiful, strong, powerful women like you, and then we have amazing, strong, powerful men like Harold and Enrique. We have a great team. We have a great team.
Yeah, and yourself. We have a great team, and also a shout out to your wife, Amy.
Shout out Amy.
Yeah. Who has really also supported you very strongly as a caretaker, as well as supported the mission that you're on with regard to producing so much content for the Faces of Epilepsy. As Mike has shared with everybody, we have 4 shows going on a week. Literally, that is a lot of content. I mean, that is hours and hours and hours that's going on behind the scenes, as well as being on camera like we are right now, just to let everybody know, hey, this thing is moving. It's not slowing down. Mike has a new job as a manager now. And so, and maybe yours truly will get an agent soon. But at the end of the day, this is a real labor of love. And we want all of you at Faces of Epilepsy. We want all of you in the epilepsy community to know we are here for you. This is a platform to help you share your story, encourage others, inspire others, and to really give you a voice. We have a couple of great contests going on right now too, Mike. There's one that you're doing with regard to a free podcast, and then maybe I can talk about the one that Alyssa's doing with the beanies, where we partnered up with Love.
Well, I mean, it's all one big Faces of Epilepsy giveaway, and we're just giving away different things. It's all one big party, and from that party comes party gifts. Let's go. But we got
my pom-pom. I gotta go get my pom-pom today. I gotta write that down.
So we've got these awesome beanies. They'd be like 40, 50, 60 bucks in the store. We're giving them away for free. Let's go.
That's a big deal. That's a big deal.
We've got a couple of other fun gifts that we're going to be giving away. And we're going to be giving you your own podcast. So you're going to be able to decide what you want it to be called. And you, for 30 minutes, are going to be able to address the world in any way, shape, or form you would like. Say anything you would want. And it'll be on for the rest of your life. It can be your testimony. It could be your statement. It could be your, hey, how are you? Whatever you want. You'll have it forever. High quality, produced, done. So, yeah.
So awesome. I love it so much. So anyway, we've got some great guests coming up this week. I think that's going to be awesome. We're going to have a gentleman coming on that's actually doing epilepsy retreats, which is going to be super cool. He had surgery like Jinx did. I think that's going to be super cool to be able to ask him some questions around that. He's been living with epilepsy for a very long time. I think it's awesome that we're going to also have Sheila on. Maybe Jinx would come back on with Sheila. She's one of the top manufacturers, formulators, and growers of CBD. I think she could really, I know that when she saw Jinx's show, she was like, oh my gosh, I would love to do a show with him and just kind of dialogue, because she is absolutely convinced that she can put a stop to seizures. She's been doing it with her clients, and she knows the cannabinoid system inside and out. And she has hundreds of protocols all in her database. She does intakes with clients.
Let's go.
That's going to be really, really awesome. So we should definitely have her and Jinx on together, because I think that could be a really awesome conversation. So we've got some really exciting things coming up. I wanted to give a few statistics. There are 50 million people living with epilepsy in the world. 1 in 26, and this is the year 2026, 1 in 26 will develop epilepsy in their lifetime. And 1 in 10 will have a seizure at some point in their lifetime, but yet not be diagnosed with epilepsy. 1 in 1,000 epileptics will die of SUDEP. That is a huge number comparable to people dying of diabetes. Okay. Right. Yeah. There are 3.4 million people in the US with epilepsy that have been diagnosed, and yet only $240 million spent a year in research for epilepsy. Alzheimer's and dementia gets 15 times more spent in research dollars, $3.9 billion spent in dementia and Alzheimer's research, comparable to epilepsy. Even Parkinson's gets more money in research dollars. So these are all statistics that we need to be made aware of, because Michael, the F.e.e.d is here to help bring awareness, get through the stigma, break through the shame around epilepsy, and also break through the fear. And I think that's why I'm really excited about having Colleen Quinn on, because she is really helping to break through that fear of education within the school system so that teachers are required to know what to do if a child has a seizure at school. Like, why is this not already a federal law?
Right?
And she's going to talk to us about that. So I think that's going to be amazing. Yeah.
And I love what she's doing. That is real-time advocacy on the ground.
Mhm.
And, shout out to all school teachers and people who work with kids. But most of the folks who work with kids really love their students, or if they're like, I know security guards at high schools and junior highs, and they love the kids that, they want to keep them safe, and they feel so helpless. A lot of the time, if they've had no training to help someone having a seizure, they feel helpless. And it can be scary when you feel helpless, especially when it's your job to take care of the kids. So what she's doing is so important on so many levels. I'm excited to have her on.
Yeah, it's going to be great. So be looking for that episode. That should be up, I'm believing, by Wednesday, maybe, right, Mike? And so great things going on. I'm excited. So don't forget, visit us at Faces of Epilepsy on Instagram, Faces of Epilepsy on TikTok, Faces of Epilepsy on X. We're on Rumble. Why don't you tell us what's going on Rumble? I'm so excited. You're like trending on Rumble. This is a big deal. Let's talk about it.
Well, actually, for those that don't know, the F.e.e.d is a PT Pod production. That is the production company that produces multiple shows. For those that don't know, kind of think of it like you watch your favorite television show on ABC or NBC or CBS. And then there is a production company that produces that show. So your ABC or your NBC or your CBS are your YouTubes and your Rumbles. We also go live on Facebook, so that could be considered the network. And then a production company produces many shows. Like there's a show called Mayor of Kingstown and a show called Landman. And, they're produced by the same guy, right? Taylor Sheridan, a great guy. I love his stuff. So anyway, very different shows, but they're produced by the same guy under the same banner and production company. Same thing with the F.e.e.d and other companies. Our partner network is Rumble. Everybody, please go sign up.
Yes.
But our partner network is Rumble, and that they actually allow me to keep my lights on and do this. So,
love it.
Yeah, I love it too. I would love it more if they would partner with me more. But hey, we'll take what we can get. Let's go. Anyway, we're working on it, and we're doing a great job. We're doing everything we need to be doing, and a lot of that is just your hard work. So thank you, Lisa. We appreciate it.
Well, it's this whole community here at Faces of Epilepsy. So make sure, again, TikTok, Faces of Epilepsy on YouTube, Faces of Epilepsy on Rumble, also the PT podcast. We've got, Instagram, of course, the Facebook community. And if you go to facesofepilepsy.me, it'll take you right to the Facebook community. The other thing is you go to Facebook, facesofepilepsy.live. It'll take you right to the YouTube channel. Facesofepilepsy.com. It'll take you right to the website. So there's so much that goes into all of this. And it's just exciting times, Mike, such exciting times. I thank God for you so much, and just so excited. Thank you for your belief in me. Thank you so much for just believing in me and believing in this vision, and just this mission, Judah's legacy, his mission to just help the living with epilepsy, help the caretakers with epilepsy.
Absolutely.
Thank you a million times over. And we just love this community so much. Thank you from all of us here at the F.e.e.d and Faces of Epilepsy. I'm Lisa Lopez Griggs, and we will see you on Wednesday. Bye, everybody.